So imagine this, you're taking a shower and while you're rubbing shampoo into your hair, you get the most genius idea. It's a business idea that will literally make you millions. You tell yourself you'll look into it later, but by the time you finish showering, dry off, get dressed, you're so busy thinking about what you'll have for dinner that you completely forget about the idea. Meanwhile, halfway across the world, Joe Schmo had the same exact idea, but instead of putting it off for later, he quickly scribbled it into a notebook. A year later, he's helped thousands of people and become rich off of the idea that you forgot. What if all of your half-baked thoughts or genius shower ideas could be turned into something useful? That's exactly what the waste book does. It takes those ideas that you would normally forget and turns them into something that you can actually use. What is a waste book? A waste book is basically a notebook where you dump every stray thought, half-baked idea, or random observation. In other words, it's a place where you can scribble down all the thoughts that come into your head. The weird shower thought, the quote you overheard, the idea that you have no idea what you're going to do with yet. Instead of having these genius ideas but then forgetting them, they all live in this one simple notebook. There's no structure, no categories, no order. It's supposed to be waste, but that's kind of the whole point. So how does it help you turn your thoughts into gold that you can use later to create something amazing? First is by writing everything down. This is key. Our brains forget things very, very quickly. But by writing down even your smallest ideas, you capture sparks that would otherwise simply disappear. Because you see, brilliant ideas don't usually come fully formed. They start as tiny little pieces of inspiration. And the waste book gives them a place to land and to be stored. The waste book acts as an external brain. Your mind is for creating. It does not do well as long-term storage. And by offloading these ideas into a waste book, you can free your mind to do more creative work. And finally, refinement. Later, you can flip through your waste book and glean out the ideas that are actually usable. Old notes can connect in unexpected ways, and they can spark fresh insights that you never would have thought of if you had not written it down. How to start a waste book. First, grab the cheapest notebook you can find. We're not trying to be fancy here. Don't worry about it looking pretty, it's supposed to be messy. Write down anything that crosses your mind. Ideas, jokes, quotes, doodles, even grocery lists. Don't edit, don't filter, just dump. Once in a while, you want to skim back through your pages and highlight anything worth keeping, and you can transfer it to a more organized system, like a journal, a project planner, or a commonplace book. And then you keep repeating this cycle. Over time, you'll have a goldmine of ideas that you otherwise would have just completely forgot. Here are some famous people in history who used a waste book, and it helped make them the successes that they are. First, the legendary artist Leonardo da Vinci. His notebooks were absolutely legendary. They were filled with anatomy sketches, inventions, grocery lists, jokes, and reflections. They weren't organized final works. They were just brain dumps that he later connected to create his masterpieces. Then there's Ralph Waldo Emerson. He would keep journals where he dumped quotes, scraps of thoughts, and fragments. Many of his published essays came directly from these notebooks. Mark Twain carried notebooks everywhere. He jotted down overheard conversations, stray jokes, and odd observations. Many of these later worked their ways into his novels and speeches. I know Taylor Swift, for example, uses her phone to capture of song ideas that otherwise she would simply forget. So it doesn't have to be in a notebook. You can use your phone to hold ideas as well. Most writers, artists, entrepreneurs, creative people use some sort of method to document their ideas because they know otherwise they're just going to fly away and be forgotten. If you ever feel like your ideas slip away before you can even use them, the waste book is for you. It's messy, imperfect, and it does not need to be organized or look cute. It just needs to capture those amazing ideas that will slip away otherwise, that you can turn into something really awesome. If you enjoy this video, you'll love more cool productivity and organization and just getting your life together stuff that I'll be posting, so subscribe. Thank you for watching, making it to the end of the video. I'll see you guys in my next video.